What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the best new construction neighborhoods in the Winston-Salem area. Let's get into the video. My name is Ramon Lamelli. I'm a local realtor and the team leader of the Smart Move Group, brokered by eXp Realty here in Winston-Salem, as well as all the surrounding areas. And the reason that I wanted to make this video for you guys today is it seems that new construction homes are really popular with a lot of my out-of-state buyers. In fact, most of what I have under contract right now is almost exclusively new construction homes. I mean, as we speak, I got like 4 Floridians under contract on new construction homes between Clemens, Winston, and Kernersville. I also have a couple New Yorkers and a couple people from the West Coast that are all under contract currently on new construction homes. And there's a few different reasons why that could be, and I wanted to explore that with you today. But before we jump into it, I do want to remind you, I know, time for another plug. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just reach out, give me a call. Number on the screen, that's my cell phone number, goes to no one else but me. I'm going to leave you some amazing links in the about section of this video, like some links to new construction neighborhoods, homes that are for sale that are specifically new construction, and maybe some that are, built after 2000, and then maybe some that are a little bit older, just so you see a variety of homes in the area. If you want to be my friend, my social media handles are down there. You can also call me, text me, or email me. My contact info is in the about section of this video as well. You see, I'm trying to make it super quick for you guys, but do me a huge favor, hit that like button, leave me a comment like where you're watching this video from, but above all, subscribe, because those kinds of things really keep me motivated to keep pumping out these videos for you. One of the reasons why I believe that these new construction homes are super popular with the out-of-towners, but also with the locals here, is that we really have a huge lack of inventory. You see, a lot of the people that have bought homes already, they don't really want to sell those homes because they have an amazing interest rate compared to what we have today, of course. And because traditionally those are the people that we see moving up or moving down from those houses, we don't have that inventory. So the new construction builders, thankfully there's a lot of new construction builders in the area. They've come in and they've started building a ton of neighborhoods in the area. So one reason for sure is, like I mentioned, lack of inventory. There's just not a ton of homes, resale homes available right now. But there are also a ton of other reasons why new construction homes are so popular. One perk that I've seen a lot of recently is that if you use that specific builder's preferred lender, they're going to give you all kinds of, I can't even believe the kind of benefits they're going to give you guys. I've seen some of my clients are literally getting $12,500 in concessions, which basically means that you can use that money either towards paying down your principal, so the amount you owe. You can use that money towards upgrades in the house if you wanted to have nicer granite, stainless steel appliances, blinds, any kind of item that you want to upgrade. Or what's really popular right now is buying your interest rate down. So you can literally use that money that they're offering you and use it to, instead of making the house nicer or making the house a little bit less expensive, paying down the principal rather, you can use it to pay down the interest rate, which may result in an even cheaper payment than if you were paying off some of that principal. And honestly, I could do a whole video on the pros and cons of doing that, but it's kind of a case-by-case scenario. We'll talk about it if you come to the area. It is important to know that every single builder has different incentives. Some have different incentives depending on the neighborhood that we're talking about. Some do, like I said, $12,500, some do just $5,000, some do an appliance package, some do like a smart home add-on if you buy within this state. There are usually going to be more incentives for the homes that are already built or close to being done versus the homes that they're still got to break ground and build, 6, 8, 9 months in the future. Yet another benefit of buying a new construction home is that, well, you're getting a brand new home. This means not only that your maintenance will be very low as everything is brand new, but also most items in the home are going to be under warranty. Now, I can't go into detail because different builders have different levels of warranty, but generally speaking, every single one is going to give you at least a 1-year full bumper to bumper warranty on the entire home. Most of them actually have 30-day and 12-month checklist where they'll actually come back to your house and take care of any items that might have happened within those first 30 or those first 12 months. You also have different warranties for the appliances, for the roof, for the flooring, for the structure. So there's so many different warranties that come with these homes that you're buying that are for different time lengths. Another great thing that comes along with buying a new home is that everything is going to be up to date and up to style, essentially. So you don't really have to spend a ton of money in, redoing your kitchen or redesigning the layout of your home, because everything's going to be done with the most modern ideas and fashions currently in style. Another reason that people want to buy new construction homes, or that new construction homes are super appealing right now, is energy efficiency. Not only is the way that homes are built nowadays more efficient, meaning that the construction has just evolved and everything is, the lumber that they use is more efficient, the vinyl they're using is more efficient, but the homes are actually more efficient themselves. So they let let less air out and into the house. In fact, all of these builders have like an Energy Star rating of how efficient their homes are, and some of these builders really pride themselves on the amount, the level of energy efficiency that their homes are. And if you do decide to build a home from scratch, there are endless floor plans. Not only are there endless floor plans, but there are also endless amounts of customization with most of these builders. So you can get a home that's, the floor plan is ideal, but you wanted to add a bathroom downstairs. Chances are there's going to be an add-on for them to be able to put a bathroom downstairs, a full bathroom as opposed to a half bathroom. That's in my head because that happened recently. But that's just an example of one of the little things that they can do. You can go from 2 to 3 car garages sometimes if the lot is big enough. You can also bump out one of the bedrooms. Like for example, that was an option when we built our home. We loved it, but we wanted our primary to be a little bit bigger, so we were able to bump out 3 feet on each wall. Another perk that we're talking about here with new construction communities is that most of these communities are going to have some kind of amenities, right? So some might have like a walking trail and a little like courtyard or something, but some are going to have, resort style pools, lake access. They'll have picnic areas, they'll have dog trails, they'll have walking trails, biking trails. Some of them will even have like a landscaping package with the HOA of that neighborhood. And yet another perk is that most of these new construction builders know that the 3 most important things in real estate are location, location, location. I know it's corny when I say that, but I just had to. So because the location is so important for the consumer and for the builder, most of these new construction neighborhoods are going to be in very convenient locations. Whether it's close to like major highways or larger hubs, they know where to place these neighborhoods. There are so many notable new construction builders in our area, and each builder has several different neighborhoods. But I wanted to put a list together of some that are really popular right now for different reasons, and some that I really enjoy. Another thing to note is that more often than not, you're not going to find these listings on Zillow or Realtor or Trulia because they're not built yet, so you don't even know what they have to offer unless they have something that hasn't made it all the way from the construction phase to being completely done. That's when they put it on Zillow or Trulia or Realtor.com or whatever. So a lot of times you can get into these properties and you don't have any competition. In fact, most times, it's another reason why new construction is so popular. Most times you don't have any competition whatsoever. And as of late, I've seen the builders start to negotiate on the price. So up first, let's talk about Haynes Lake, which is a neighborhood by Mungo Homes. Now, I actually recently had a closing and my buyers had an excellent experience. They loved every step of the process, and it took about 6, 7, 8 months to build that home. This neighborhood is going to have several amenities. I say going to have because they're still building them. You can actually see where they're building everything, but it's going to have a clubhouse, it's going to have a pool, it's going to have a playground, walking trails, but most notably, it's going to have access to Haynes Lake. Haynes Lake is not a huge lake, so no no motors are going to be allowed on the lake. They'll have paddle boards or canoes or kayaks, things of that nature will be allowed. But they're also going to have a huge sandy area and a nice pier out there by the lake. So a lot of my buyers are buying in this property right now because it's still early in that development, as prices will inevitably go up. So you do have a ton of amenities here, which is nice. Unfortunately, there is an HOA. Fortunately though, it's only $800 a year. So I know some people in other states that pay that almost per month. And this neighborhood has about 12 to 15 different floor plans, and the square footage just goes from anywhere from 1,200 to over 3,600 square feet. So you can get really any kind of home that you're looking for. Many of their floor plans are accommodating to modern lifestyles. They have open floor plans. They have a lot of offices, flex rooms they call them, so that you can either work from home, have a home gym, or even do homeschooling, or make it a bedroom in case Aunt Susie comes to visit you unexpectedly. As of the recording of this video, they currently have 4 active properties that are what they call inventory homes. So they're completely done, ready to be moved into, just waiting on a buyer, ranging from as cheap as $350 to about $386. Now I have noticed that I've been getting a lot of people up here from Florida, so I wanted to throw this in here. If townhomes aren't your thing, then skip to the next one, but we are going to talk about Friedman Village with some luxury townhomes. The builder in Friedman Village is Keystone Homes. Keystone Homes has a really good reputation in the area. It's been about 3 years since I actually did a deal with Keystone Homes. They're just not in Winston as much as I'd like them to be, and the ones that I do have in Winston are townhomes. So I sell less townhomes than I do, regular stick-built single-family homes. But Friedman Village is an upscale, fancy, luxurious neighborhood. It does have a really nice community clubhouse. It also has a very nice pool and a gym. Almost forgot, they actually have putting greens. Now, I haven't ever seen them. I'm gonna try to get them for this video, but it's kind of crazy they have putting greens. The HOA inside of Friedman Village is about $185 a month, and that is because of all the amenities that they offer. Now, even though this isn't like a 55 and older community, a lot of the people that you do see there are in that age range, just because you see people looking for more of a low maintenance, carefree lifestyle surrounded by, luxury. Inside of this neighborhood, they have about 8 different floor plans to choose from, all townhome floor plans, ranging from about 1,500 square feet to about 2,500 square feet. And these homes are going to feature a lot of different upscale finishes. A lot of them have the dramatic cathedral ceilings. You got skylights, you have large kitchens with quartz countertops, which is the new trend here. Spacious primary suites with your walk-in closet and your luxurious bathroom, vinyl plank flooring throughout, stainless steel appliances. I mean, really all the bells and whistles you could ever want. Now, as of the making of this video, they have 14 actively marketed properties, ranging in price from about $369,000 to about $489,000. The next 3 on this list are definitely going to be some of the more affordable, the least expensive ones on today's list, so stick around for that. Before we jump into it though, I do want to remind you, time for another plug again. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, call me, shoot me a text, send me an email. Number on the screen is my personal cell phone. It literally comes to no one else but me. That's my number. You can also get a hold of me through all of my social media handles like TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. I also post a lot of like short form content about the Winston-Salem area as well on there if you'd like to check that out. That's all going to be in the about section of this video, along with some awesome links like the Winston-Salem relocation guide, as well as some of these homes that are new construction that are actively for sale while you watch this video. Those kinds of things really keep me motivated to keep pumping out these videos for you. I also hear it helps other people find this information, so don't be greedy. Hit that like button so more people will know about me. Up next is Barrow Farms in Kernersville, North Carolina by Pulte Homes. Now, I will say that I've never had a transaction with Pulte Homes, so I can't speak to their build quality or the experience quite yet. I will say though, in the last year or so, they've started to become a presence in our area, and I've showed some of their properties. They look great. I've just never had the pleasure of actually closing on one or doing a deal with Pulte Homes yet. Now, the area known as Kernersville, the little town of Kernersville, is literally a favorite amongst locals. People love to live in Kernersville. One notable feature, one plus side of this neighborhood is that they do have larger than average lot sizes for new construction properties. That's not very common. You're getting about 3/4 of an acre to a full acre inside of this neighborhood. And like I said, I just want to reiterate, very rare for new construction. Also, this location is impeccable. You're 10 minutes from downtown Kernersville and only 15 minutes from downtown Winston-Salem. So, I mean, it's convenient to Kernersville and Winston-Salem. So that's going to be a huge plus for a lot of people. This neighborhood is currently in development, and it's going to be kind of a smaller community, only about 33 home sites. The square footage that they're going to range from is about 2,200 to about 3,000 square feet, so a good range there. And on the cheaper side, they're going to start around 355. On the expensive side, they're going to go as high as like 480s. And that information comes from the 10 homes that are currently available while I'm making this video. But the cool thing is that it looks like they're going to have a lot of features that not every builder has in the area. It looks like most, if not all, of these homes are going to have some kind of option to screen in your back deck or your back patio, or close it in completely and make it part of the heated square footage of this home. Up next, we're going to talk about Fishal Village inside of Winston-Salem, which is a D.R. Horton community. One of the cool things about Fishal Village is that it's kind of in a quiet, rural setting. So if you're a fan of that, you're definitely going to like this neighborhood. Now, you're still in a very convenient part of Winston-Salem, but you just happen to be kind of off of a little side road that just feels like you're in the middle of nowhere. It's close to highways, it's got a low HOA, and it's got some very affordable homes. This is one of the builders that I mentioned before. It has some amazing incentives. So they'll buy down your interest rate, they'll pay your closing costs, they'll pay for some upgrades. And even though the prices are a little bit more affordable, you're still getting an awesome home. You're still going to get granite countertops. You're still going to get stainless steel appliances. You're usually going to get no carpet on the main level either, so that's a huge plus. Now on the downside, they only have 6 different floor plans that you can choose from, and the prices range from the low 300s, like 305,000, to up in the mid 300s. They do plan on having a common area with sidewalks and benches as well in the future. So if you're a fan of walking the neighborhood or getting a little exercise, that's going to be convenient for you. I actually sold a really good buddy, a friend of mine, home in that neighborhood not too long ago. They're happy. They've met their neighbors. They're already having little parties with their neighbors, so they love that community. They seem to be enjoying it. They didn't have any problems as of yet. Now we're going to talk about Bolding Branch Estates, which is a True Homes community. Now, to be honest with you, I love True Homes. They're the ones that built my personal home that I live in, and I love them. I think they're a great builder in the area. area, semi-custom, so you can actually do a lot of, you know, a lot of creative things with your floor plan if you wanted to. You can actually build a home in that neighborhood from about $310,000, and it just goes up from there. They have about 17 different floor plans, but those 17 floor plans can have upwards of 80 different variations each. So, you know, the kinds of things you can do, you can pretty much do anything you can think of inside of this neighborhood. Now, unfortunately, I do have an HOA, and like I said, in these new construction neighborhoods, it's going to be rare to not have an HOA. The good news is, though, that it's only $25 a month. Now, that really doesn't cover much except for like the common area maintenance, the signage, maybe some street lights, but you know, someone's got to pay for it. Now, typically we see your homes only having about 2 to 3 inventory homes, meaning homes that are ready to go at a time. So if they have any more than that, then they're probably going to be ready to negotiate on the price. And one thing that I forgot to mention earlier as to why new construction homes are so popular with my out-of-state buyers is timing. You know, when you're looking at homes on the market, they're only going to be on the market for a very limited amount of time, and they could sell quickly. The cool thing about new construction is they'll have some that are ready to go, and if those are sold by the time you're ready, there'll be several different homes in various different stages of constructions. So you may not get the one you saw, but you can get one exactly like it 2 months later, 3 months later, or if you want to build it and customize it completely, 8-9 months later. That's going to be all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know what to do. I've already said enough in this video. Number on the screen, call me, shoot me a text, links in the about section. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you are ignoring all of my competitors' videos. I'm the best. You know it. We know it. I know it. I'm the best out here.